This is the continuation of the lessons that we are supposed to discuss face to face in our course, Oral Communication and Context. In this lesson, we will try to unlock these competencies provided by the Department of Education for you. First, you are going to identify the various speech styles and you're going to identify the important factors that determine a speech style. This time, our lesson is all about speech style. I would like to give you a question. Is there a difference on how you act with someone who is close to you and with someone whom you consider as an acquaintance? If your answer is yes, it is because a speech style is existing. Let us define a speech style. A speech style is a particular style of speaking when a person interacts with others. Naturally, we interact or communicate with people around us, outside, or in any environment where we are. There are speech styles. Various types of each exist, and we use that in accordance to a particular situation. In addition, speech style also indicates the level of formality with which a person speaks. So, our formality differs with whom we communicate. Moreover, from the book of Martin Joos, who is a Dutch linguist, entitled The Five Clubs, he was able to identify 5 types of speech style. So we have the intimate, casual, consultative, formal, and frozen. So these speech styles are also called language registers. So what is registers in linguistics? When we say language register, it is on how we utilize the language in accordance to the situation where we are. So it is the use of language, different use of language through different situation. It encompasses the word choice that you are doing, the tone of your voice, and your body language. When you interact with others, it is essential for you to consider several factors in order to choose the appropriate speech style. So, what you can see now are the factors to consider by a communicator in choosing a speech style. So, first, we have the audience. So, your audience, you may ask this to identify who are they. So, who are you speaking with? What is your relationship with him, her, or them? So, an example for audience are the following. So, we have classmates, friends, mother, a priest, principal, and a lot more. Next, for you to consider is the topic. So, you may ask this in order to identify the topic of the communication that is ongoing. What is the subject of the conversation or the communication situation? Is it a serious topic or a light-hearted one? Let us scrutinize this. So the subject of the conversation is on the first column, and on the other hand, we have the communication situation. So we have the science fiction stories. So the communication situation could be writing workshop participants. Next, we have the planned articles and editorials. So a communication situation that is appropriate is that editors and journalists of a publication. Next, we have the modern day existentialism. So you may have it as a communication situation, the discussion between philosophers and the favorite musicians. So you could have it in a communication situation through friendly conversations. Next, is the purpose. So this is a factor that you have to consider, and in order for you to identify it, you may ask yourself these questions. What is the objective of the communication? What do you and the other participants in the conversation aim to achieve? So you may take a close look with the provided table. So the same with the subject or the topic of the conversation presented earlier is provided, and the communication situation. So now let's focus with the purpose. So on the first one, your perspective objective might be to analyze the elements and themes of science fiction stories. And the next one, to plan the contents of the next issue of a newspaper or magazine. So that could be a purpose. And third, you may have this as a purpose for the modern day existentialism, to discuss the prevalence of existentialism among the youth of today. And lastly, for the favorite musicians, subject or topic, to share musical opinions with people you are comfortable with. Next factor that you may have to consider is the location. So when we say location, this is as well the setting. So where is the communication being held? What is the environment like? So let us pattern with the presented table we have utilized earlier. So for the first subject, science fiction stories, the location could be on a classroom setting. And for the planned articles, you may have it on a workplace or a publishing house. Third, for the modern day existentialism, the location could be philosophical forums. And for the favorite musicians, the location could be casual conversations at the cafeteria. Now, we have the first speech style. So let us focus with the intimate and casual speech styles.